training ground of the future national creation team. Natya here, co-founder of Engage to Earn investing platform Adlunem, current chief experimenter and future author of Web3 Explained. In between family time and travel, I'm also counting down the days, 4 to be exact, to January 1st when Web3 Explained, the first Web3 book experiment in history, creating and documenting 12 Web3 applications in 12 months, officially gets underway. Having spent the day exploring the ancient 3rd century BC city of Trogir, Croatia, infused with Greek, Roman, Croatian, Venetian, Austrian, French and Yugoslav history that also happens to be the best preserved Romanesque Gothic complex in Central Europe, I'm still very much on holiday. I am excited to report, however, that I'm nearly done with writing chapter 1 of the book. Not bad, considering that the official start is on January the 1st. Of course, this will buy some much needed time for when I run out of this precious clock commodity once business kicks off again in the new year. Now, since I've never done a daily vlog before, and I'm sure there will be many days when I absolutely hate having made this commitment, a quick note that I've decided to publish daily to... Good job. That I've decided to publish daily to LinkedIn rather than YouTube, and I'll add a compilation of the week's videos as a single upload to YouTube at the end of the week, just to save my mental load having to deal with all of the extra logistics, especially the idea that videos should be polished, bare bones, on the go vlog, build with a garage door open for the win. Especially I'm going to do it for 365 days in a row. So if you're watching this on YouTube and want to stay updated more regularly, go follow me on LinkedIn if you haven't already. So on that note, see you today. No, cut that. See you tomorrow for the day 3 of the countdown. And just to show you what the other side of my view looks like, I'm standing in the middle of an ancient set of pillars, fortress on that end, beautiful harbor, well, part of it, the rest is all the way over there. And then you have the ancient city with just an astounding number of historical monuments all the way on that side. Hello from Diocletian's Palace in Split, Croatia. 3 days ago to launch Web3 Explained, the first real-time book about Web3 tech that will test 12 use cases in 12 months, and I'm getting excited. Hey Web3 world and Web3 curious or Web3 weary spectators, this is Natya Bester, author in residence of Web3 Explained and co-founder of Adlunem, the Engage to Earn investing platform. This video is part of my commitment to daily vlogging about the process of creating Web3 Explained. So if you haven't yet watched my intro video or you don't know what I'll be doing in 2023, it'll make a whole lot more sense afterwards. I was talking today to a fellow writer who said they wouldn't be able to commit to a daily video update and a weekly newsletter the way that I have, because that discounts the inspiration that fuels creative people. So I wanted to reflect on that just a little bit and expand that line of thinking to startup founders. I replied that that is the life hack, replacing the unreliability of mood with the built-in responsibility of accountability. For example, I made my first countdown video yesterday because I felt resistance against doing it. So as we are leaving behind the holiday season and the year after an incredibly difficult 2022, both for the industry and the world, I would like to highlight and honor the mindset of those who have continued to build all throughout this year. At Adlunem, we work closely with projects from all over Web3, and it's been heartbreaking to witness founders, especially first-time bear marketers, experience the temporary abandonment of industry attention, whether that's from VCs or retail investors and users. So much like I've committed to doing these daily videos, knowing that very often it will get very little attention, as a founder, it's so incredibly important to keep putting one foot in front of the other, no matter how much the industry attention has died down for the minute. So many cliches I could quote here. build it and they will come, dance like nobody's watching, but they ring true because in the end, your work, as invisible to the outside world as it may feel at the moment, accumulates over time until it reaches a tipping point. Remember, at a fundamental level, the world respects and listens to doers, not talkers. And this is a real perception problem in Web3, is we've thrown so much money at ideas that hordes of hot-winded opportunists have come running. And now there's this idea that an idea and a white paper is all you need. Of course, Crypto Winter's weeding that out once again. Also, as it comes to you and as a person and as a team, the more you build, even if no one knows about it or no one cares, that's the kind of resilience and disciplined mental fortitude you need to bring your vision to life. Because just because the initial stages getting funded has been stupendously easy in Web3 compared to other industries, keep in mind this is shifting big time after the kind of year we had, where not doing proper due diligence has come knocking asking for school fees. It doesn't mean that building a sustainable business is any easier in Web3 than in any other industry throughout the history of business. To the contrary, this industry is so nascent that it's even harder. So see this time of feeling ignored and forgotten as a character building investment to strengthen your ability to keep going, no matter what the macro and micro winds of change bring your way. I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of the countdown. And if you haven't yet, go sign up for the Web3 Explained newsletter on web3.today. No, that's not right. web3explained.today to stay up to date with all the cool stuff about to go down. Cheers. The end is upon us. 2 days until we say goodbye to 2022 and hello to Web3 Explained. Hey, Natya here, author, experimenter author of Web3 Explained and co-founder of Engage to Earn investing platform AdLuna. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning for a road trip to our next travel destination, and I just got back from a lovely Thai massage, so I'm dying to take a nap. At the same time, I'm somewhere new and exciting and I can't wait to go explore the place. I've also been planning my calendar for the next few weeks, and I'm deliberating whether to go to Davos Week, involving a lot of travel and logistics, or listen to my body saying it's going to need a holiday after my holiday. So with the importance of priorities being a hot topic for me right now, let's talk some Web3 Explained. Because this project is designed to unfold in real time, I haven't pre-planned all 12 use cases. I have some ideas, but nothing is set in stone. Now, over the last few days, as I've published these daily vlogs, well, since the intro video went live, a lot of Web3 folk have been getting in touch to explore synergies and areas of collaboration, and that's so awesome. I just love hearing what everyone's building. It's a privilege to be surrounded by so many creative, innovative people in the world and in the space. But it's brought to mind a very important question. With so many potential use cases out there, how am I going to choose just 12? I don't have an answer to this just yet, but the reality is that a lot of what Web3 stands for has been shaped by hype. Now, this is something I've always been very outspoken against, which you're already aware of if you've listened to pretty much any interview with me, because it belies the need for utility, which of course is the foundation of any and all businesses' problem solution, right? Very often founders forget to ask themselves if there's a genuine need for what they're building, because what they're after is fundraising more than actual users. It's understandable because Web3 investors have thrown money at just about everything and everyone, but it's caused in some ways irreparable damage in the industry. And I'm sure you've experienced this reality yourself when you speak to someone who's not in Web3, who then visibly lowers their opinion of you as soon as they hear what you do for a living. It ain't a pretty place to be. So, in as much as I need to make a decision about my plans for tonight, as much as it pains me, I think I'm gonna have to stay home because I've got a jam-packed day tomorrow and I need to be well rested. Or whether I'm packing my skis for Davos or staying home in front of the fireplace,
I don't actually have a fireplace. This is a larger question that I will be wrestling with this coming year. How to pick only 12 use cases to represent the future of Web3 and which ones should make the cut. So if you have any thought on how Web3, the future of Web3 should be represented, or tips for accommodation in Davos without paying the price that could feed an entire city for a week, you know where to find me. See you tomorrow for the final day of the countdown. Cheers.
Final countdown day has dawned as the sun sets over the Adriatic Sea and on 2022. Oh my God, what a year this has been. After the collective trauma of COVID-19, 20, 21 and 22 came a shocking invasion and a war that has been ongoing for over 10 months. Stock market shocks, a global recession and skyrocketing inflation has sent the world back right into crisis mode. Just when we thought 2022 simply had to be easier to the world than its recent predecessors. And if you're in Web3, well, enough said. This year has been a killer in just about every way. Market cap genocide, the violent fall of mighty industry empires and investor portfolios in their prime dying an untimely death. So no one is going to look at you weird if you let out a primordial scream of relief when the clock strikes 12 tonight. At the same time, intention is everything. So as we say hello to a brand new year tomorrow, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on what you are choosing to leave behind in 2022 and what's coming with you into 2023. For me, the next year will be all about continuing to support Web3 founders at Adlunem, continuing to pave the way for the democratization of Web3 investing and the self-empowerment of social networking through our Engage to Earn model. I'll also be exploring the future of Web3 technologies and the many applications it can and will have across so many different industries as genuine utility, not empty-handed hype, in my book Web3 Explained. So as we give a deep sigh of relief on this New Year's Eve, join me in showcasing what the future might hold for business, technology and creativity, because in the end, they are all one and the same. From Natya 2022 edition, that's a wrap. See you tomorrow for Web3 Explained, day 1 of 365. Happy 2023. This is Natya, author of Web3 Explained, co-founder of Engage to Earn investing platform Adlunem, and a very grateful and happy human. This is going to be a super short entry because it's a beautiful day. I'm on a beautiful hike with my beautiful family, and I'm enjoying the internal process of my very own embodied annual architecturing vision quest that I always do at the start of a new calendar year. So my only message to myself today and to you on day 1 of 365 days of writing and creating Web3 Explained is that Rome wasn't built in a day, and no Roman would have wanted it to be if they were going to live in it. I look forward to an amazing year of immersing myself in the future of business and technology, collaborating with a vast number of incredible minds, and ending the year with a book that tells the story of where the Web3 industry wants to go and how we are getting there. See you tomorrow for Web3 Explained Day 2. May your year be everything you make of it and so very much more.